Okay, so for me, a lot of positives away in terms of setup, grip, backswing, takeaway, elbows, arms, the lot. Okay, definitely getting a much better movement, as you can see going back there now. You're getting the golf club to a really, really good position. Turn that hip out of the way as much as we can. The club's in a really good spot. This is your practice swing from before. The club, you can see, is working down at a good angle, and then through that left shoulder, right foot starting to move. No problem. But because there's no worry about a ball going to the right with this movement, you can swing the golf club happily in that direction, or feels in that direction, because you know the ball's not going to go and curve that way. So that's how the swing when you're doing practice swings, all very good. Okay, look at the swing now when the ball gets in the way. As we start coming down, it's the same good backswing there, elbows pointing down, arms up to the shoulder nicely. First movement now with that right shoulder dropping the club forward and down, and then that next frame there, it very much indicates, as we said, club sticking out there this side of the golf ball, which means you're outside the line, and that means your club now is swinging in that direction, left to target. Okay, now you're squaring the club face up better. All you simply hit is a dead straight shot over there. Okay, and the ones that actually do go straight have got a bit of sort of shape back to them. They're not very well struck. Okay, you're better off striking it better and going that way, but we got to try and change that direction into the golf ball more this way. Now to do that, we're going to exaggerate that in the practice swings. So swing the top, same good position, right hips turn out the way, but keep that right shoulder and hip back and underneath. So the club now, your right elbow's coming down. The club now, we said, working down your body line kind of this way, not kind of going out to the golf ball, yeah? So it's more of a downward sensation as the arms work in, and the club now you can see kind of working more in that direction of what feels to you a long way to the right. In reality, it's probably still left to target, okay? Because even when you get to the top of your backswing, good movement, arms are starting to work back down towards that left hip pocket, just about. That's the next round that we're looking at there in terms of the club face. If I clear the lines there, those two clubs there are very, very different in their sort of orientation to the golf ball. This one here being outside is coming across the golf ball. This one here being from the inside is coming that way. So that's kind of the path that you're swinging the golf club on. Therefore, when this was struck, you twist through, the ball's down the left-hand side a little bit, and it just stays dead straight. In fact, I think that one may have drawn a little bit, I think. Some of that, yeah. That was coming down. Yeah, bit of draws on that one, okay, because that ball's gone up in the air. As it's peaking, it's going left, yeah? When you start seeing a golf ball do that, and not seeing there's less head movement as well, the golf club now is striking the ground. There's no spin to the right or as much spin to the right. You can start going, well, actually, I don't need to try and start swinging the golf club over here somewhere. I want to go there, so I'll start swinging it to where I want to go. Yeah. Whereas before on this one, you knew the ball was going to end up over here somewhere. So what did you do? I know, I'll just swing it over there to compensate for that spin that I may or may not get. Yeah. So hitting the ground now is something I think you just do naturally, and you haven't really missed a single shot with the ground there. The feeling now from the top when that right hip turns out of the way, he's got to stay back, he's got to stay back. So in fact, you're moving yourself more towards target with the hips, keeping this right hip back, and that will just change everything now in terms of the direction that club swings on. Get that ball flying high. You actually had a couple of shots today where the ball did actually start right and then came back to target, which is the first time you've hit a draw, or dare I say, under control. You've hit right to left shots before, but they sort of sniped way left, or they've been miles right and you just aimed too far right because of it. So yeah, definitely some really, really good progress there, buddy. Keeping that club working down the line now. Club's working nicely on the inside. Good strike. He's moving, he's turning, they're all going in sequence now. Just practice and repetition with that, and then expanding your game now into that longer part of the back drivers and hybrids and so on and so forth. So
yeah, definitely good.
Okay, mate.
Perfect.
Happy days.